And video.
Yo, 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 what up, man? Welcome to Mezzo Forte Sportz. That's right, Bar Talk with the super fans. We are chilling out with the crew. Who we have in today's edition?
Woo!
We have our faithful producer, Crack AB. Glad to have you back, bro. As always, our fearless host, Danny BMD, was behind that curtain. And me, of course, your amateur hype man, super fan art. We're talking sports, South Texas style. Danny, take it away.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to Mezzo Forte Sportz, bar talk for super fans. Coming to you live from San Antonio, Texas, to your ears, providing some sports time for your free time. What up, this is your host, Danny BMD. How's everyone doing today? And how did your team do this week? What up, people? How's everyone doing today? It's been a pretty long weekend. It feels like, right? No, but it's been a lot of games going on. We still haven't talked about the actual NBA games yet, so it kind of feels like a lot of things are going on, or a lot of things we still have to continue to talk about. But today we do have super fan arts.
The B team.
No, not the B team. We're the A team all day. We're always the A team. Anyways,
Whatever you say.
Yeah, Delta Squadron.
there we go. It was golden. Was it Blue Squadron? The one that couldn't appear on the 78 version of Star Wars. Anyways, whatever. I'm cracking up on that.
Call me the Joker.
So, anyways, yes, Star Wars aficionado, as you guys may know, I always am. Anyways, so I do obviously have Mr. Superfan Art today. We're going to talk some, obviously, Texas Longhorns stuff, some College World Series, and, just general, sports stuff. Crack AV is obviously going to go ahead and compliment us with all his sounds, music, and effects. How's it going, bro?
Nice, you already muted yourself. There you go. We're going to make you talk.
I'm good. I'm clicking over here. That's what the DJ does. No, I'm doing great. I got a pretty good can of chelada going on right here.
Nice. Talk to me about that. So let's go ahead and talk about what we are drinking, all right?
Sipping on, bro.
What you sipping on, Mr. Crack AV? For the bar talk today, everyone go ahead and put up your drinks. Go ahead and type in, message us, whatever you are drinking. I am drinking some apple juice. Yeah. But go for it. Crack AV, what you drinking?
It's a chelada by Bud Light.
Nice. And for you, Mr. Superfan Art.
You're going to call me Coach Tosco.
Coach Tosco Jr. Oh, got him.
Assistant coach.
Assistant to the coach.
I am sipping on some very refreshing Purple Haze from a nice Louisiana brewery, which I will remain nameless.
Nice. Actually, you know what? Let's. I want to know. I want to know what brewery it is. What is it?
It is a Beta Brewing Company out there from Louisiana.
Nice. Actually, dang.
Not bad. I'd say it's like their equivalent of Shiner over there.
Oh, okay. Kind of like their, their go-to or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Abita, they're pretty good.
Yeah, so in this case, now that you guys know what we are drinking, just leave us a comment. While you guys leave us a comment, go ahead and subscribe. We are live right now on Twitch and YouTube. So go ahead, definitely follow and subscribe, guys, as we kind of continue on. So I'll go ahead and excuse me. I'll go ahead and just kind of continue on. Today we're going to talk about, in this case, the College World Series. Like I said, a little bit in MLB and NHL, the Stanley Cup. Let's talk about the standings in there. We will talk a little bit more NBA stuff, not necessarily playoff. We'll talk about later on that, but just kind of league updates. There's been a lot of coach changes, a lot of hires still pending, and just kind of general overhaul of teams going on right now in the NBA. Everyone is trying to get competitive. So we'll definitely we'll talk about that as well, and talk a little bit more NBA as a playoff start unfolding a little bit more, and we will talk Olympics, Team USA. So I mean, we're always talking about like how the NBA is the best league in the world or whatever, but we never really showcase our players because most of the players, they don't want to get hurt. The Paul George thing happened. Whether we like it or not, it's still kind of in our minds or whatever. Which, if you don't know, it's when Paul George, it was an exhibition game. He broke his leg. I mean, he got better. Obviously, he's in the what? I know he's in the. Right now, he's in the finals now, conference finals. Obviously, right? He's doing pretty good, but it's like one of those things where like now, like, oh, it's just the younger players. We saw that they didn't do so good in the FIBA World Cup. The world team against the other teams around the world. So that should be pretty interesting. I'm gonna love to talk about that and love how see if you guys what opinion you guys have on that. And then we have a little bit of time. We should towards the end have just talk with Euro and Copa America, just kind of the standings going on right now. I'll kind of take point for that, and just talk Messi all day. Because I'm a big Messi fan. You guys will find out real quick. But anyways, all right. So we'll go right into it. Superfan art. Let's go ahead and lead us on into our diamond news. So just baseball talk. Baseball. Some news updates. Talk to me. What's going on?
Cool, Danny. Well, thanks, Evan, for setting the mood there. I don't know how we get through shows without you, Evan. But yeah, just sipping on some beers here. We're chilling. No, it's just us three for this evening. It's all right. I think, interestingly enough, tonight is the last supermoon of 2021. Ooh. So if you're into that, go out, hit up your favorite bar, enjoy this nice.
It's Fiesta week. Fiesta week. Fiesta week, guys. Yep. Yeah, so everyone go and do stuff,
Fiesta in San Antonio.
All right,
events going down.
I'll let you guys talk a little bit while I, do some maneuvers over here. But talk to me, Superfan Art. So now that we'll talk a little bit, like I said, that's just Diamond News. Just a College World Series. It's just like, I guess we'll just go straight into it. Right now the Longhorns are they're actually waiting, right? We're waiting for the game to actually start.
Well, I've been monitoring, and I think they might have already. There's a long rain delay. The game was supposed to start at 6 p.m. and
they're against who?
They are playing against Virginia in an elimination match. So pretty much loser goes home. But it was a pretty bad weather delay that's pretty much been going on since 6. I think according to ESPN2, it says the first pitch should be at 10:45 Eastern time. God. So that's about 9:45 for us folks here in Central.
Jumping.
So it's a late game. I know it's competing with the likes of the NBA playoffs and the NHL playoffs, which I'll cover that in a little while. But yes, currently or later on, they will hit the field. It'll be Longhorns versus Virginia. Now, it's an elimination game. Now, the winner will move on to a Friday evening match against the Mississippi State Bulldogs, which in their bracket, Mississippi State beat both teams already once. So pretty much it'll be a rematch for whoever could try to get revenge on those Bulldogs. Hopefully it's the Longhorns, of course. So we'll find out maybe in a few hours' time. I mean, I like it. I like the late games, whatever. Maybe it'll even end after the NBA game. So don't time me. So pretty much tomorrow, will be the start of the winner of that bracket, or in essence, the semifinal before the final matchup. So Georgia State versus the winner of this team in the semis. On the other bracket, we had a tough loss. We had a pretty interesting game yesterday with top-ranked Vanderbilt and no-ranked Stanford. It was close. I think it came down to the final inning that Vanderbilt was able to win because there was a wild pitch that went over the catcher's head.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
The Vanderbilt guy in third just easily just waltzed in, won the whole game, devastated. But, they move on. I think they will play tomorrow afternoon versus NC State. And I mean, I'm not too familiar with NC State, but they weren't high. They're not a high seed per se, but I mean, they're the dark horse, I guess, underdogs on that bracket. So that's already set for tomorrow afternoon, that semifinal, and then bam, championship game. So hopefully my Longhorns can go ahead and take care of business tonight, try to rest up. And that's tough. I mean, luckily the game tomorrow versus Mississippi State, that's in the evening. Because if they're playing late tonight, that's not a lot of time for rest. So, I mean, that's just how it is, man. Hopefully they get the job done and they could rest whatever pitching staff they need for relief and all that. So yeah, looking forward to that. Just a quick update on how things are going in the majors. I was mentioning that, or after sweeping a 3-game series with Baltimore, the Houston Astros are looking to extend their 10-game win streak as they go on a 4-game series with the Detroit Tigers, which they're currently in game 1 tonight. It could be looking good for win number 11. So they're really making the most of their month of June.
So what was it? And then so are they playing? Did they play?
They are currently playing. I'm not too familiar if they finished the game already.
Who are they playing?
They're currently playing with the Detroit Tigers.
Astros, right?
Yes, the Astros.
Yeah.
Trying to get 11 wins in a row. So like I said, the month of June has been pretty profitable for them. The Rangers, they're still kind of struggling. They were able to win 2 games in a recent 4-game series with the Oakland A's. Oakland, there are no pushovers. So, I mean, that's a little bit of a morale boost to try to steal 2 games. So hopefully more good things can happen as they're going to go ahead and face the Kansas City Royals pretty much every single day this weekend. So we'll pretty much I'll say what the results are on Tuesday for how both of our Texas squads are looking at. And just interestingly enough, on the side, the San Diego Padres, last night they had a close game with the Dodgers. They were actually able to sweep the Dodgers in the series.
Ooh, dang.
And it is pretty much a little brother, big brother situation, with the Dodgers obviously being the big bros.
Dang.
But the Padres, they haven't been able to sweep the Dodgers since 2013. So that's kind of a big deal for those folks.
Dang, and that's crazy.
To wrap up our baseball news, I think I heard that the Postal Service is trying to, or they're already going to roll out some new stamps featuring an iconic New York Yankee, who's pretty much as legendary as his name is the coolest out there is Yogi Berra.
Oh, wow.
Great player, great manager. It's going to be nationwide. I don't know how much it is, but for your stamp collectors or even fans of the game or Yankees, be on the lookout. You got a famous face there on one of them stamps.
Nice.
So yeah, that's all I'll have to say about my diamond news for this evening.
Nice. Good job, super fan art, of course, always. News on the diamond, of course, always with that winning news. We do have Mr. Crack AV. All right, bro. Hey. So in this case, I know that we've been kind of going back and forth with NHL and stuff like that. So just not knowing nothing, just whatever you currently know off the top of your head, who do you think is gonna just take the Stanley Cup? Boom.
I guess the Vegas Golden Knights are out, right?
Well, I don't know, man.
Not yet. Technically,
I don't know.
they're 3-1.
What is it? Go Tires? Is that Chicago? No.
Good tires. All right. I guess
Go for it.
Evan's giving me a good segue into my our talk for the Stanley Cup, our quest for the cup, as I like to.
I still believe, Evan. I still believe.
Okay. So things are currently heating up for all the 4 teams out there, duking it out for a shot at the finals. So currently, the Canadians have now taken a 3-2 lead over the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Sorry, Evan. After losing a close game in overtime game Sunday, Montreal got some revenge with a dominant 4-1 performance over the Knights this past Tuesday. So we're going to see later on this evening, and currently it's going on right now, if Evans Las Vegas Knights can maybe force a game 7, or they're going to crap out Vegas style.
For real, dang. What about the Islanders?
So yeah, speaking of game 7, that's exactly what we got with the Tampa Bay Lightning and the New York Islanders. Wednesday's game 6, the Islanders didn't panic after trailing 2 goals in the second period of what could have been an elimination game. And they scored a goal in both the second and third period, forcing an overtime. And so the Islanders, Anthony Beauvillier, it's like Bouvier. I don't know. It's kind of like a French name. So yeah, one of the Islanders, he was able to steal the puck and score a late goal in overtime around the 108 mark.
Yeah.
So yeah, they evened the series up at 3 games apiece. So tomorrow night is going to be a must-watch winner-take-all game 7. And if Tampa Bay wants a 2-peat or a chance at a 2-peat, they're going to need to bring everything they got. And even the headline is one of their top scorers, or even one of their top guys who has been like the top scorer in the playoffs. He is questionable with an injury that he sustained in the last game. Goes by the name of Nikita Kucherov.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he left pretty bad last time, so he will be the X factor. I guess it'd be like the Clippers without Kawhi. It's this guy not being able to show up for Tampa Bay. So that's a big storyline. So yeah, it's gonna be for you hockey fans out there. Game 7. What more can you ask for? Should be a good one. And we'll keep you posted on the results about that on Tuesday.
Nice, yeah. So, obviously, we'll keep up with the Stanley Cup playoffs. I don't know how else to believe. I'll say Golden Knights if they can take it to Game 7. I mean, they can gain momentum. Why not, right? But for the other one, I think I don't know. That one's gonna be tough, dude. That Game 7 is gonna be good. When is that game?
Yeah. It is tomorrow evening. Game 7's tomorrow evening.
Nice, dude. We'll go out. Yeah, guys. So on also one of these things we did want to talk as we do continue sharing. So if you guys are on Facebook, do share please our feed. We love to just kind of reach out to all of our people and super fans that we don't know about. Anyways, we're gonna start doing a series pretty soon, which we'll start actually doing segments at the bar. Actually have actual bar talk, have a bartender, we'll be eating and stuff like that. COVID restrictions are getting a little bit better, so I love to kind of have that. We'll do a real time, maybe get some like live super fans, or just kind of getting that set in place. Just keep an eye out on that. If you are in San Antonio, or even in Laredo, we might actually just find a bar or something like that. Set that up, and should be pretty fun. I'll let you guys know about that. Also, we are getting merchandise pretty soon. We're gonna start with some t-shirts. You guys check it out. It's gonna be a whole bunch of designs. It's gonna be super cool designs. Very sports, very just kind of very sports oriented, kind of like that easy wear and stuff like that, right? There is gonna be the princess cut, for girls as well. So you have those sizes and stuff. So definitely it's gonna be real fun. Keep an eye out. We got merch. You guys check it out. Coming pretty soon. So as we continue on, where we going?
We got merch.
We got merch. Music again provided by DJ Vidita.
This is not the time or place to talk about that. But yes.
All right. Mr. Crack AB, yeah. So again,
yeah.
So we'll go ahead and go and start with some. Actually, you know what? We'll do some Austin FC updates. We haven't talked Austin FC in a while. Yeah, you know about to change that. You know about to change that.
He don't change that.
Let's do this. All right. So last game was what? San Jose, right? Oh no.
I got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about Austin. Not a lot of it's good, but it's newsworthy.
Oh my God! Here you go. We have to though. We have to. Yes.
And in honor of that, I got to change my background. Give me a second. Hold on. I got it. Bam.
Boom.
Where am I at? Okay. So in MLS, we got our Austin FC. So Saturday, Austin FC wasn't able to deliver a win for their home crowd in their home opener as they pulled a draw against the San Jose Earthquakes. Even Professor Matthew McConaughey's attendance and hype couldn't really rally our troops. So on the positive, our goalkeeper Brad Stuver, he did his job on defense. He posted his third clean sheet of the season, making stops, including a couple of shots, he made 9 stops, including a few shots in the final minutes of the game. So in the short turnaround, it didn't really bode well for Austin as they traveled to Minnesota yesterday to face Minnesota United FC, and they fell 2-0. So those 2 opposing goals that happened yesterday arrived early in the 10th and 18th minute, and from then on it was just a few close calls, but they really couldn't get the offense clicking. And so Minnesota, they extended their unbeaten streak to 5 games. Big whoop. Now, even continuing on in another short week, the Oaks, they return to Austin this Sunday in a matchup with the Columbus Crew, making their second home game at G2 Stadium. So hopefully our fans can enjoy some tailgating, show their support the squad, and hopefully they can get that W. I think it's been a while since they won a game.
Yeah, no lie. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's me, bro. I have to go check them out, because, they need me or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to go with me. You down or what?
I don't know. We'll see next time I'm in the neighborhood. We'll take a trip.
Nice.
But yeah, they pretty much had three games in like 1 week span. Because usually it was just like every Saturday or Sunday. But yeah, I think there should be a couple of more home games. So there's definitely more chances to go out and watch them out there in Austin.
Yeah,
get some of their merch.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like I don't know, should be pretty fun. Get some merch, I want to get a flag, maybe a scarf. I'm pretty excited about it, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know what color. I wanted to go for green, just because I just gotta stay classic. I do like that the white one and the black one. I really like the black one, but I feel like black would be too cliche because I have too many dark, the dark version of of jerseys. But I think I would like the white one. It looks nice.
I don't know, man. White fucking is hard to clean.
Yeah, I know.
Or it's noticeable when it's dirty as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but it looks nice. I don't know. That's just me.
You're gonna be at Buffalo Wild Wings, and then there it is, done.
Oh.
Get a new one. Can't wash that out.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, anyways, that's for that, guys. We'll go ahead and just have them, have at some point, you guys check it out also as well if you are near Austin. I know we do have some of our contributors here and living in Austin, including Seabass and Adrian. So
Red Raider professional hater.
He ain't never gonna go.
And obviously, of course, Eddie as well, which we miss him. Where's he at? Where you at, bro? We miss you.
I know. Shout out to Eddie. We miss you, bro.
All right,
Tell us
dude.
what we did wrong. We'll make it right.
Yeah, all right, dude. My bad. No. No, but yeah, we'll go ahead and just kind of continue on. We'll go right into actual some NBA updates. Just some league updates. Right now, obviously the playoffs are going on right now, but there's a lot of coaching changes. A lot of,
a lot of news happening outside of the playoffs.
Correct.
What you mean to say?
Coaching changes, and roster updates roster updates. Yeah.
All right, bitch. That's my cue. All right, cool. So aside from the playoffs, which are currently going underway, we have a few coaching changes out there. One, I think more noticeably, it was Rick Carlisle after leaving Dallas Mavericks after 13 seasons. He's going to be returning to the Pacers, which he was their assistant coach once upon a time. Now he's going to be their head coach. He's got a 4-year deal worth about $29 million plus some incentives. I think he already gave a little bit of a, I don't want to say like he gave them a blessing or whatever, but he kind of is hinting to Dallas Mavericks like, hey, like if you're looking for a guy to replace me, like Jason Kidd, he's out there. Like you forget, like he was good. He helped you win a championship. He's already proven himself as an assistant coach out there. Like he's got my endorsement to be my replacement in Dallas. So I think currently he might be in the running for the Dallas position. But yeah, the Pacers, they got Carlisle. That's cool. Moving on to the Celtics, they after getting Brad Stevens to be promoted, which everyone thought that was stupid considering his not so winningest record. He's president. Go figure. Yeah, after looking around for some coaching replacements, they settled with former Spur player and assistant Ime Udoka. He becomes the third Boston coach in the past 17 years.
Nice.
So a little bit of history. After retiring from playing, he joined the Spurs staff as an assistant under Coach Pop in August of 2012, and he learned a lot in all those years. He even earned his first NBA championship as a coach after the Spurs toppled the Heat in 2014 finals. He moved on from the Spurs in December 2019 to be the assistant with the 76ers. And then the very next year, he was with the Nets. And now this upcoming season, he will be finally in the driver's seat as the head coach for the Boston Celtics. So it's good to see another disciple of Pop finally, get in as a head coach. That's kind of adding to more of the Pop's legacy. Like how coach on the NFL, Coach Bill Belichick, he's had a lot of good assistants who later became very successful in both the pros and college as coaches in their own right. So it's good to see Pop also have some of his former proteges like finally become standouts. Speaking of which, we're seeing a Becky Hammond. Maybe she could finally get called up to be a head coach, first female head coach for an NBA team. I think she currently might be in the final running for the Portland Trailblazers. Hopefully that could come to fruition. So yeah, Danny Emma, what do you all think about some of these new coach hires and maybe what Becky Hammond, if she should go somewhere?
I mean, I think
not now, when?
I think I think for the coaches, just kind of glad for what was the coach's name? The Celtics. Sorry.
Oh, the former Spur.
Yeah.
Ime Udoka.
Ime Udoka. Yeah. So I actually followed him, just like as a head coach or as an assistant coach, just because I know he was always kind of there. I've seen him, you know, kind of he leads. Even like that one game where Pop missed because, um, you know, and Duncan was like in charge or whatever. I mean, it was mostly just kind of, you know, I could see that he was mostly kind of relying on like not him, but you know, he was a veteran coach, you know, just like kind of like the guy on, you know, like third chair, you know, from Pop,
But he,
which
a
is
former
not
player.
bad. Yeah, a former player, yeah, but like he kind of got all the way to like almost third chair and with Pop, and that's like that's intense, dude. Like, I mean, I'm sure you learn like a lot.
Yeah, he does have an impressive resume as a player and as one of Pop's close personal assistants.
Yeah, so I think, and then him going to the Celtics, I think it's gonna be very good for the Celtics. He's gonna be a very, very good coach. I'm you know very proud for that. Um, I think the Carl is gonna be very, very. It's kind of weird at Indy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know
He was
why.
with them as an
Well,
assistant
my
years ago.
question. That's my question. Like, why did he leave? Like, he has Luca, dude. He has Luca.
Well, he according to him, it had no correlation with when they, I guess, fired their GM or president of operations because
Whatever,
it was
dude.
like
I
it was with
mean,
a day apart. He said there's no correlation.
I
I don't
mean,
know.
I don't know. I don't know about that, dude.
'Cause Dallas, a big market in Dallas. Mark Cuban like can throw like
Dude, he
millions
didn't
in
get a
that
lot
back
of money.
nine.
He didn't get a lot of money in India. It's not like you can be like, no, no, plus he left for money, no, whatever, no, like, you
And
know,
Luca, he had an established star.
that's what I'm
Unless they
saying.
were butting heads,
That's what
and
I
maybe
think
Luca
happened.
was
What do
like,
you think?
get rid of this guy.
What do you think, Crack KV? You think they're butting heads?
In Dallas,
Dude, Luca's
the air's a
22, bro.
little stale in Dallas.
He's
Maybe
22,
maybe get some
dude.
new air.
Yeah, yeah. And I think it like Luca's young, like he's 22, dude, and Carl is like not 22.
Yeah, man. I don't know for sure. If two egos are in the room fighting, it's best to just get the hell out of there.
Yeah, and honestly, that literally kind of feels like what he did. He's like, dude, I'm out. Like I'm out. Like he wasn't even like I quit. He was like, I'm out. Like he knew to get the hell out of there. And then the GM left and he left. Like it's kind of like, dude, and it sucks because like I mean it sucks for the Mav
Drama in Dallas.
I was gonna say for Mavs fans because now, oh, looks like we lost Art. Because now, oh, oh, I can't get you. Can't get you back. All right, all right, all right. Sorry, guys.
You know, I want to know. My question is, when's the first metal concert happening at an NBA halftime show? NBA play finals halftime show.
There we go. I mean, I'd be down for that.
System of a Down. You think they'll cry when angels deserve to die?
Bro, I would definitely. I would definitely.
And Sixers.
That would, believe it or not, honestly, believe it or not, I think that can actually happen. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah. Like if it were to be like any like metal, like kind of like or something kind of exploring out there, you know what I mean? Like where you're like,
testing some waters.
The NBA is like, all right. All right. Well, what do you mean?
Our mark target audience is getting a little overused. Let's go ahead and get some jean jacket, black vest wearing people in here.
Yeah, we need more money. Who else could we target? I mean, that would be cool, actually. I mean, honestly, 'cause pop is like boring. I mean, pop is exciting or whatever, like in terms for like, I guess, you know, yeah, like in terms of you know, spectacular and grandiose like type of show where you can show off because it's just 4-on-4. You don't really need a lot of vocals. There's not a lot of like musicality to it. You just kind of just hitting certain stuff or whatever. So, but no, it's just, I think it's um, oh, his I was like, oh, all right. His internet went out. So super fans, our internet went out. Oh, technical difficulty. That's okay. We'll continue talking. So, we actually, I guess we'll talk. We have a little bit of time. Just to kind of, in this case, yesterday we did go to a concert for for what was it?
For our roommate.
For our roommate. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm reading over here, guys. Yeah, I went to a concert.
Freedom Fest.
There we go. Freedom Fest. Something like that. I don't know. But just watch it out. Just watch out. Keep an eye out. Also, just Studio 13th Day. Just kind of do a little self promo in here. So if you guys are looking to do any type of just audio production, whether it be music or just audio, be a podcast just like this. You want to produce something like that. You want to speak to a producer like myself or an engineer, just like our Crack AB. We'll definitely get you guys started with that. We also do logos and graphic arts. Definitely hit us up. It's called thestudio13thday.com. Check this out. Set up an appointment. We're still kind of building the site, so bear in mind with us. And check out our actual section for Mezzo Forte Sportz. Super exciting. But yeah, so that was my self plug. I'm gonna go ahead and just pass the mic to Crack AV as he slows down the tempo.
No, guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us tonight on Mezzo Forte Sportz. We are Arturo has not said it yet, Superfan Art, but this is episode 41.
Nice.
And it's been a long time since we've been doing this now. A little over half a year, it feels like.
No lie. Yeah, it feels like we've
Thanks for riding with us and vibing with us. We're happy to do this for y'all. I'm just a DJ, but Danny has allowed me to spin you some tracks. We'll get you some sports news here.
Hey, do you do home audio, Evan? Install speakers in the house?
I do very crude installs. I'm a very amateur guy at that. But yeah, if you're looking for installs, I got some tools.
Alright, there you go. Talk about wrestling. Yeah, so again, just kind of I thank you so much, guys, for just chilling with us. I'm gonna put some what in the ceiling type thing. I don't know, just answering for. We'll check the. Is
that YouTube or Twitch?
Yeah, YouTube. Check the YouTube. Yeah, cause I'm checking over here on this other stuff. Sorry guys. I'm just like, you guys should see my screen. It's like full of like little blinking lights and stuff. But anyways, who is this? Oh, we got him back.
Yeah, sorry about that. Wi-Fi went down, so I'm switching to cellular for the time being. So yeah, I know I cut off with my rant about Rick Carlisle. Why did he leave a big franchise like Dallas? He had a superstar team. An eccentric owner who was willing to throw money at anybody. An example, Shark Tank. So yeah, there's something there that the government doesn't want you to know.
Yeah. True that.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I mean, I think that that they just didn't get along. I think it was just like not an age thing, but kind of like Luca wants to party and type of stuff. And there is COVID, and there's a lot of, just kind of like that. I don't think he like necessarily wants to party, but like kind of like we're like, hey, dude, like he's young, dude, like he's 22. I think he's 22. I don't know. Someone needs to fact check me on that. But I mean, and Carlisle is like very old school, dude. Like he'll yell at you and stuff like that. Not a lot, but he still will. And and a lot of these teams, especially like in like Europe or whatever, like they're not used to like the coach. Like still here in the U.S., like we'll yell or whatever, but they're like, oh, it's just the coach or whatever. We're over there in Europe, they just won't. Or maybe I'm just wrong. I'm just making it up, but that's what I think. That's my take. Fight me for it.
So you're saying European basketball coaches really like
It's more
Don't
like
let them have it.
it's
are
more
not
like
as strict?
it's more like technique for them, like kind of like for like kind of like here over there they actually coach. Here they just essentially manage egos because there's so much like like fucking talent, like straight up. Oh my god. I think there's like just so much talent. So, oh my god.
Hey, back online.
Back online.
Yes,
I hate Art right now because he's making me do all this work.
Gotta earn it. You want to be on the B team, you gotta earn it.
That's right.
Nah, you gotta show up. You're already in the team.
I hate you. All right, guys. So, but yeah, that's what I think. Just like where, I don't know. You know how like, it's just they just need to change. I think it just needed to change, like in Dallas. I think that Mark Cuban though does have a plan. I don't know if you saw. I think Jason Kidd is like right now the leading candidate for that. Am I wrong?
Yes, he's currently like one of the, I guess, top names currently in consideration for Dallas.
Yeah. So now the last thing though is Becky Hammond. Is she ready for? I mean, I think she is ready for an actual head coach job. I don't know if she'll get it this year, but I'm glad that she's just kind of being taken kind of seriously.
Yes.
And more than anything,
Mhm.
just like not just her, but just like kind of like minorities, how like they kind of pushed, like really not really pushed that, but just kind of they've been kind of some kind of like a little bit better with stuff like that. So shout out for all the leagues, doing all that stuff. And
Shout out
obviously we're gonna
Shout out
just
to
kind of
women.
we're gonna go and go ahead and judge them more than anything by the results, right? That
Yeah.
hopefully they have the Celtics. The Portland Trailblazers are kind of for them like they kind of need to hit a home run, cause Lillard will leave, dude. Lillard will leave. Like I feel like he will, dude. Like, cause it's frustrating. Like this guy's putting like 45 plus, like putting up triple doubles. Like, it's like um, like it's nothing. And now, he's like, no. He's like, no, bro. People are like, no, dude, because he was just being emotional. Like, they're like, oh, he was being emotional because he lost and everything. He's like, yeah, dude, because he's pissed. Because he's like, oh, well, I'm working hard, and then this guy's like CJ McCullough is like losing the ball out of bounds, stepping out of bounds. Like, dude, like I'm putting all this like stress on my body and stuff like that, and they can't pull it. So I can see him leaving now. Maybe dude, imagine he goes to the Warriors. They get rid of Andrew Wiggins, they get rid of Draymond Green, whatever. Just that I don't know, that'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, it would be it would be a point guard by committee, I guess, because isn't Steph their main
Yeah.
point guard? And
I was
now
like,
there's too many point guards.
yeah.
You can only have one
Too
or
many
two.
Chiefs.
Stupid.
Too
So
many Chiefs.
yeah. Is Dame time up in Portland? That's a good question. And where could he fit best? I mean, well, always long shot at Spurs. Probably won't happen. It's good to wish. It's good to dream, though.
Yeah, I mean, I can see him. I mean, maybe if he's like, nah, I want a ring, I'm gonna go with Pop. I mean, why not? Right?
I don't know who said maybe Toronto would be a good fit for him.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm sure they got the cap space for it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I know that after the one thing I'm curious is they're doing all these changes or whatever is the Clippers, dude. Like if they lose, I mean I'm sorry. When they lose,
There you go.
There it is.
is it gonna how bad it's gonna be? You know, like the fallout. You know what I mean? Like I know it's gonna be
Yeah.
pretty nuclear. Like it's gonna be bad. Like Bomber is
Fire the
gonna,
coach again.
dude. Bomber is gonna. I think they might keep the coach, but Bomber is gonna fucking like fire people. I don't know if he'll resign Kawhi because they're doing the whole like baby him and Paul George or whatever, and it's like the team chemistry or whatever. They're playing better without Kawhi. Like, why is that? And we're paying him like 35 million a year or something like that. So,
Something's got to give.
but it's Kawhi. You know, like as much as I hate him, like he's still good. Like he just is. Um, so it's just one of those things where you're just still kind of deciding if are gonna uh just essentially what you're gonna do. It's like one of those like catch 22s or whatever. What do you think, Art?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're in the Western Conference Finals, so they've been doing some good things. Obviously, with Kawhi pretty much spearheading their offense and defense. Uh, right now, I think he's currently watching the game. I think he's watching one of the boxes. Yeah, I think he's got his kids with him and stuff. He's eyeing like, who the fuck do I need to cut next year? So whatever Kawhi says goes, unless he wants to go, he's got the
Kawhi
freedom
country.
to go. But yeah, I think there'll be some changes if they end up losing the series.
Mhm.
Shit, there'll be changes even if they win the goddamn championship. I'm sure, like, they had to come back from 0-2 deficits twice, and now they have to try it again. Like, that's not a very efficient team. So things need to be
Yeah, like for
fine-tuning.
real. Like
Fine-tuning.
they're like, no, but they
God
come
damn.
back. I was like, can you just just win at the beginning then?
Yeah.
Like,
Goddamn, shooting both feet before the game starts and shit.
yeah. So
Mhm.
I don't know. I think it's just crazy. All right, guys. Just like continuing on now. Just like we'll talk some NBA at playoffs. Just like in general. I know we were kind of already talking about it. So
Oh, damn it. We're talking about something else before the playoffs.
oh, what are we talking about?
I know it's been getting kind of weird because I've been getting in and out with my internet connection, but we were going to talk about the other big storyline outside of the playoffs.
Oh
which
yeah.
is the Olympics. We finally have a set roster for Coach Popovich, Team USA. Thank you, Evan. So like I said, roster is now set, and though even James Harden, he wanted to participate, he's currently going to have to withdraw due to injuries. But the team is still rich in star power, and it just seems unfair to the rest of the competition around the world. Because here's the team as it currently stands. You have Kevin Durant trying to go for his third gold medal. Draymond Green, I think he's the other returning teammate from the 2016 Rio Olympics. And so here's a couple of the first timers. Damian Lillard, dead. Bradley Beal, was good. Bam Adebayo, that guy's a force of nature. You got Jason Tatum, dead. And you got Kevin Love for some reason, but he did win the 2012 London Olympics.
I was like, I was like, sure, dog, Kyle.
And it's good to have that veteran presence, and I'm sure he'll be doing a lot of clapping and giving everybody fresh towels and stuff.
Fresh towels.
And the remaining roster, though they're currently still playing right now, they could show up to the Olympics as late as July 22nd, because I think that's when the final should be done by then. It's Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, and Devin Booker. The Devin Booker. Yeah, that's not necessarily a dream team, but that is going to be a nightmare for all the other teams in the rest of the world. I think Ben Simmons, I mean, he's going to take the summer off to work on his free throws, so he won't join his Australian squad, even though they're going to need all the help they can get. So currently, with that team roster, if everything proceeds well, Coach Pop is going to get his squad to hold a training camp in Las Vegas on July 4th, America. And then there'll be several exhibition games. And their first scheduled match in Japan will be on July the 25th. So mark your calendars against France. I don't know what time, though. And I'm pretty sure France is going to have Rudy Gobert and a couple other big names that are here in the States. So, yeah, that's our current team as it stands. There's a lot of optimism there. You already saw the amount of star power they got.
Yeah, so
this is unreal.
So just to go down the list, it's actually gonna be again Durant, Damian Lillard, Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, Bradley Beal, goddamn, Zach LaVine, Kevin Love, Draymond Green. When they go small.
I forgot to say Zach. Yeah.
When they go small. Draymond Green. Bam Adebayo, Chris Middleton. That should be fun. And Drew Holiday and Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant's kind of random, but he'll be a good good presence. Just a good scoring presence. Yeah, I mean he's a little more like defensive, like a defensive presence if anything. But yeah, that's the Olympic team. I would take him. I mean, dude, right now, like, say, if we're playing NBA like 2K, I mean, dude, Durant, Lillard, Booker, Tatum, Beal. I think those five can like win the gold themselves. Like seriously. And then you have Chris Middleton off the bench. God, the los six, dude. And then Drew Holiday is a very good backup. Kevin Love is just kind of, there. Bam is gonna be. I think Bam is gonna be fun to watch, like because he's very his footwork and stuff like that. Draymond Green is just gonna be yelling a lot, but I think Bam Adebayo is gonna be having fun playing against like those elite bigs, but just like
you're gonna need a Bam Adebayo and Draymond Green as your enforcers when they face those big like Australian and Eastern European teams
when they play the Joker.
There's gonna be all
and his brothers
and up guys.
Joker and his brothers. His brothers made the team like for some reason.
Damn, who's that 7-footer? He's the point guard. Shit. The Giants.
Yeah, so that's not bad. That's not bad. What do you think, Crack?
Go Team USA, man. That sounds like a pretty stacked offense, pretty stacked team. Yeah. Hopefully I get to catch it.
Damn straight, man. If you were still in Vegas, I'd definitely tell you to go see their training
exhibition.
Camp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Their scrimmage.
Oh my goodness. Would have been super tight to see.
Yeah. So we have that to look forward to. Some USA basketball. Once the NBA Finals comes to a conclusion, there's hopefully no more injuries because we need Booker to be ready for that, and Holiday and Middleton as well.
Yeah, and I was like, who else? Yeah, that's it. And cool. Durant dude, Durant is gonna show the world. Like, what I wish like Curry would play. I saw a tweet that was like, bro, I wish Curry would just play because everyone needs to feel the pain of Seth Curry dropping a 45-footer on them. Like, he's past the logo, dude. This guy's not even the logo. He's like past the logo. Like, this guy's playing like in the whole back court. Like now, just shooting threes and making them like nothing.
He'll make half court shots just fucking around.
Yeah, this guy's just like, that's just his free throws. So, oh no, bro, your free throws are back there. What? They're back there. But all right, guys. As we continue on, we'll start going into our actual NBA playoffs. Let's do some NBA playoffs. So, where are we at with that? Art super fan.
Well, currently, the Suns and the Clippers are facing off currently this evening. The series is in favor of Phoenix. We're up 2-0. Now, interestingly enough, both of those first games were without stars on both teams. Chris Paul was out because of COVID protocol, and Kawhi Leonard because of injury. Today, it was announced early in the morning and or afternoon that Chris Paul was eligible to suit up, and currently he's there right now, making his contributions known, while Kawhi Leonard is sitting in a box seat with his family, trying to see who he's going to cut for next year.
Dang. Like that.
So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, these past two series that the Clippers were in, they had to come back from 0-2 deficits, and they're gonna have to do it again, or they're gonna finally, be done for the year. So yeah, it was a very exciting game two finisher. Who I'm pretty sure everybody was talking about that last second shot that was pretty much inbounded from Crowder. Devin Booker had like the nice a screen on what's his face, your favorite player for the Clippers,
Zubac.
Zubac, and it was pretty much slammed in with like 0.5 seconds left by what's his face, the center for Phoenix. I should know this because everyone was watching the highlights.
Center for Phoenix. I think it's Gobert, but it was.
No, it's not Gobert.
No, that's Jazz. That's the Adam.
Yes, he's the one who had the
DeAndre Adam, because DeAndre Hopkins was like, it must be the DeAndre in us. De los Six.
It is a popular name.
No manches.
That was pretty nice. So I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Yeah, as far as like game winners, like that is an instant classic, one that's going to be shown for years to come.
I saw that.
And it's like, damn,
dude. I saw that
executed perfectly.
I saw that on like right after we finished the podcast. We all kind of stayed on and just finished watching the game or whatever.
Yeah,
and we're like, oh, we're watching. I was like, like literally, I don't know if you guys have seen that Stephen A and Michael Boban video where like they're like completely like they're like
stunned,
and I was literally like that. I was like, I was like,
what the fuck just happened?
I was like, dude, did he miss it? Did he hit the net? What happened? Dude, that was dirty. That was a dirty clip. Not dirty like as in it's dirty, but it's like badass. Like dang. Like
impressive.
Like dude, like
impressive.
He needed inches, dude. That's all he needed, just inches. And those inches won the game. Like it's so crazy to think that.
Yeah, that's very true. And well, there was 0.5 left, and they did manage to like chuck it halfway for Paul George to catch it. But like he took too much time, didn't even get a good look at the rim, and that's how everyone said like it was more like the Clippers lost the game more than the Suns wanted, because that game could have gone to either side. I mean, we're a little biased, yeah, we're rooting for the Suns, but yeah, that was a very crazy finisher, and right now we're just waiting to see if the Suns can put the Clippers in the 3-0 hole.
Do the extension.
Wow.
Sorry guys. I was coughing right there. So I think that CP3 is dude, like probably top 5 point guards of all time. Why do I like preface that with like what I'm about to say is just, dude, like the way he just changes, not just like the locker room, but just like kind of like the culture of the team. I mean, he wasn't there, dude. And like, what's the first thing people are like, oh no, like the first thing that Devin Booker did was like FaceTime Kyle, and his chick or whatever, Kendall, whatever. I don't know.
His celebrity
girlfriend or whatever. We all know who it is. I don't. I'm not even gonna try. You guys will know. If not, look it up, Google it. I'm sure you can find out on Twitter. Anyways, but they're like, oh no, he just like no, it was actually CP3, like CP3, dude. Like after the first game and after the second game, like literally, he got off the court and just like FaceTime him. Like that's crazy. Like that's a huge influence on someone. Like bro, we did it together. Like we did this, and shit. Like that's a huge influence, and I think the Suns are gonna win the whole thing. I don't even think there's like even a chance for any of them at all, just because of straight up because of CP3's leadership. Like he just is. He is gonna get the MVP, Finals MVP. I mean I don't know. Maybe Booker would just go off, but I'm sure they're gonna give it to CP3. It's just one of those things. I mean, I'm just super hot take, right? We still have a lot of a lot of basketball to still play. But just kind of talking about the other game, the Hawks Bucks. That's very interesting. I don't know. I feel like the Bucks kind of I think they lost, kind of going back to the Clippers a loss more than the Suns a won type of thing. I feel like it's the same thing kind of, but for the Hawks, I think the Bucks just lost. They just didn't have enough, and the Hawks just kind of took advantage. And especially Trae Young, I mean, that dude is for real. Like he really is. Like he just is. He's he's kind of young. I think he's 22. He's not that not big of a kid. He still needs to put some meat in his body and stuff, right? A little bit more muscle. But he can shoot, dude, and he can score. Like this dude put up 48 points. Like, that's not something easy to do in a game.
Nope.
Much less a playoff game, much less in a conference final. Like it's just, you gotta give credit where it's due. But it's just one game. And yeah, I mean, I was just I'm saying like there's 4 games right in the series. Every game is its own thing. Maybe you do have enough. You're young enough to get enough energy where where you're able to score and stuff like that. But all it takes, dude, is that small stretch. A small stretch where you're just not able to shoot, and you just like can't. Everything start missing. It just doesn't go down, and then you start doubting yourself. Boom, boom, boom. You're young. You're inexperienced, and then that's when the older teams. That's when they start taking advantage. I think the Bucks will pull through. I think they'll take it to Game 6. If they do lose the next game, though, I can see Game 7 to the Hawks, but that's just me. But I think the Suns do win in the gentleman's sweep, like 5-1. I think that the Clippers do go back and win at least one game, just on their home court. But I think that's it for the Clippers. They're a good team, dude. I think they're a good team. I think they should keep them. I think they should keep quiet. I think they should keep a lot of the team. But I think they should be like, like Kawhi, we're not gonna pay you this much, dude. You don't even play like 100% of the game of the season, like 80%. Like that's that's fine. We'll just pay you 85% of your check or whatever. Even though I think it's just the team themselves that do the whole time management. Now I'm thinking about that. Like, why do they do that? Why do they do that? I mean, these guys are like, do they know something we don't? Why are they protecting him so much? I mean, sure they do. Yeah, I know they do it, but why are they protecting him like that much? I mean, he's an NBA player, dude. He's supposed to like get wear and tear on his body, and he's on this prime of his prime. And I mean, is he hurt? Is it a chronic thing? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater. Am I a hater? Yes.
You can investigate it all you want, but
You've been hating a lot.
It'll always be spun into something bad if the more you investigate it. That's what I think. Look at Kawhi and the Spurs. We all want to know what's the deal. We never really got a clear answer.
His uncle.
There's the uncle, bro. Uncle Dennis. But that's a different story. Oh, I'm all riled up. Give me my
That's
Kawhi.
all right.
No, but it's true though. But it's true. It's true though. What Evan says, like, we really don't know. And at some point, like, it's like, well, what Does it really matter? I mean, for me, it does, right? Because I'm a hater, but I'm just saying. No, but it's like wherever it is that Kawhi goes, because they're saying like, oh, he might just go to Golden State instead. Um, I can see him do that, just kind of jumping ship and staying in Cali. I don't know. I think that the Clippers still do have a good team, even as they are right now. I mean, dude, imagine they do get rid of Kawhi and they bring Lillard. Done. Right?
Yeah,
That'd be
well,
nice.
that's wishful thinking.
Lillard with the Clippers. I mean, you got Lillard. I mean, essentially the same team. Maybe you get rid of, uh, uh, you know, Patrick Beverly. Maybe I don't know. Just depends. I mean, I don't know. I would need to check out the actual figures or whatever. But I can see something like that. Just again, just kind of speaking for the Clippers fans. Um, for the
Where's
Bucks,
Goomba?
for the Bucks, dude. I know for real. For the Bucks, dude. Like I don't know. I feel like Giannis. This is literally it's all or nothing for Giannis.
Show me your moves.
Like it's all or nothing. There is. I think this is. What was it? I saw some like everyone's hurt. KD is out. Harden is hurt. LeBron is out. Everyone is out. Everyone is out. This is literally the best chance that the Clippers have to win, and they're losing, dude. And they're losing bad. So I think this is the best chance that the Bucks have to win, and they're not winning either. So it's like, God, like what else do you need? I mean, I don't know. Giannis needs to just, I don't know. He just needs to do something, and besides just, I mean, essentially he's like a bigger Ben Simmons, ¿sí o no?
Well, interestingly enough, there have been reports that the NBA was reviewing some footage, and they kind of missed those 10-second calls when I guess the countdown from when you get the ball to shoot your free throw, and it's been noticeable since the last series with the Nets. Giannis takes way too much time prepping himself to shoot those free throws, and the NBA officially acknowledged that they missed calling those. I think like they should have waived off those points because he took more than 10 seconds to shoot those free throws. So it'll be interesting to see if they finally implement those rules for the following game or the games to come. Uh, he's gonna have to shoot quicker, and maybe that'll kind of get him a little more nervous. So I mean, he's not necessarily a Simmons, but this could maybe get in his head psychologically. Like crap, I'm running out of time. I got to shoot. But yeah, he did get his 34 points. Though he didn't really get much in. Okay, well he did get a double double. Pretty much the Bucks' big three, they did their work. 34 for Giannis, 33 for Holiday. Middleton, he's always 50-50. He had 15 points. So they need a lot more production from the likes of, Brook Lopez. I think they try to keep getting him fired up from beyond the arc for threes because he's known for threes, but he was just cold most of the night. I think that was what kind of hindered him trying to get him going. And PJ Tucker, but he's no more for his defense than offense. But yeah, they're going to need some help because maybe the Hawks will start to like hack the Giannis. That could be a tactic that we'll see later on.
Yeah, exactly. So just as we'll see, and we'll see how like kind of our the NBA playoffs do just start unfolding as we just kind of continue on with that. I know the next games are just finished, or the next game is actually finished up tonight. Tomorrow there's another one. So there's gonna be a lot of sports coming up this weekend. We'll actually do a little rundown after now on Thursday, starting next Thursday. We'll do a rundown of the weekend, so you guys can actually have like a little calendar, little outline of what the weekend kind of looks like. Depending on what type of super fan you are, whether baseball, basketball, football, soccer, fighting, anything. Well, we got you. And obviously, the Olympics coming up, so that's gonna be pretty fun. Talk to me, Superfan Arts. Do you have anything as you go ahead and start the UEFA or Soccer World?
That's cool. Yeah, I was just saying, we're already after 10 p.m. So it's officially Mezzo Forte Sportz after dark. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
uncut, unedited, unregulated. We're gonna get crazy now. I don't know. Can I say the final of the hockey game that happened earlier today? It's
Do
already been like
it.
almost half an hour.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
Oh man, not that one. Not that one.
so I was monitoring the game six matchup with the Evans Golden Knights and the Montreal Canadiens. It did actually go into OT for a majority of the game. It was tied 2-2. And sadly enough, in OT, the Canadians were able to edge the Golden Knights. So tough luck. Like I said, the Knights have been consistent with getting to the playoffs each season, but they can't get to that final stage, and it won't look like it this year. So the Canadians are going to patiently wait to see who wins tomorrow's Game 7 versus Tampa Bay Lightning and the New York Islanders. So, yeah, it's the Canadians.
Yeah.
They won today. Sorry, Evan.
Nice. Oh man, that's okay.
Things happen.
That's okay.
It's okay.
All right, Danny, you got to take it to the pitch. Go with some soccer news.
All right. So we'll go ahead and take our live board and go right into our. Oh no! Yes.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Stick me together. Talk about UEFA soccer.
Nice.
And for those of you who are watching, the Longhorns game is already up and running in the second inning. That rain delay really pushed the game back. Yeah, as soon as the NBA game's done, switch to ESPN2. Good Longhorns baseball.
Oh, where's it? Oh, there's. All right.
Man, shit.
Bruh.
All right, we'll go this way. All right, perfect. We'll do that. All right, so we're gonna start in this case. We're a little bit, and I'll kind of go, I guess 8x8. We'll do the first round of 16. Actually, no, we'll go by weekends. Ooh, nice. Here we go. All right, crack.
Oh,
Bartender, give me some beer. All right, cool. All right, guys. So kind of following our bar talk, it's gonna be UEFA Euro 2020. So finally, the round of 16. We have gone through the group stage and right into round 16. So we do have the first game. It's actually gonna be Wales, Denmark. Again, this is gonna be Saturday, the 26th, which is gonna be in a couple days. This weekend, in the morning. So whenever you wake up in the morning on Saturday, those that don't work on Saturday, I don't work on Saturdays. I'm gonna wake up and watch this. Just kind of go to your local pub, bar, whatever. Buffalo Wild Wings. I think they start serving already just because of the games. Yeah. So go ahead and start watching that game. It's gonna be Wales, Denmark. That should be a very exciting game. It should be, I want to say, like maybe 2-1. I say Wales goes through just because of pure talent. We'll do Italy. Just stick around while you actually right after that game. It's Italy, Austria. It's gonna be Italy. Austria is pretty powerful, but so is Italy. I think this might actually be their year. So definitely keep an eye out. Now on Sunday in the morning, since you guys don't have any football right now, we'll watch some football. Get some ready with some Netherlands, Czech Republic. Ooh, that's gonna be a good game. Expect like a 3-2. I don't know who, but 3-2, maybe a 3-1. If it gets a little crazy, maybe the Netherlands, but we'll see about that. Belgium, Portugal. Dang. Whew. That's heavy. Top heavy teams. Dude, I don't know. I think Belgium, honestly, Belgium has a more talented team, but Portugal does have, as much as I hate him, Cristiano Ronaldo, right? I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go with Belgium winning, 2-1. Maybe 2-1. If not, they can go crazy and do like 4-3 or something. Those are scoring, but Belgium is just gonna win. They just have more talent. What do you think, Super Friend Art? Do you have any comment for these teams?
I like what I've seen with Italy and Portugal. You can't deny Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I think he's one of the first players who scored in like a goal in like I don't know how many European competitions or whatever. I forgot what the record he was that he made.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, yeah, has the most goals in the European competition, I think. Something like that.
Yeah. So brother's a beast, and you can't deny Portugal. So I'll go with them. And the
Dang.
other ones I can't really say because I don't follow European football like y'all do. But I'll just take a random guess and say Denmark wins and Netherlands win.
Nice. All right. So we'll go down to the next half. We got Croatia, Spain. That's gonna be on Monday. So right after, as soon as the weekend ends, guys, our weekend doesn't actually end. It actually starts continuing on Monday. So in the morning, whenever you're on your lunch break or if you're off, lucky, go ahead.
From work.
Yeah, you can go ahead, or if you're looking at from work, just saying. Actually, gonna be Croatia, Spain. It's gonna be a damn good game. Damn good game. I want to say Spain barely wins. Maybe 1-0. I think it's gonna be 1-0 type of thing. I don't think it's gonna be a high scoring game at all. But Croatia does have good individual players. I just think Spain just has a better collective team and better talent. France, Switzerland. France is gonna win like 5-1, dude. It's gonna be bad. Yeah, it's just gonna be bad. So you guys just kind of keep an eye out. If you guys want to watch a game with chingos of goals, like a lot of goals, a lot. If you guys want to see scoring, February 26th, June 28th at 2 p.m. France, Switzerland. There's gonna be a lot of goals. Talking about a lot of goals. Then the very next day in the morning on Tuesday, England, Germany. Dude, that's going to be bad. I think it's going to be, I don't know. It's going to be a lot closer. But if it was old Germany, then it would have been pretty bad. But I think Germany's going to win. I just don't know about how much. And in Sweden, Ukraine, that's actually kind of funny. That's actually kind of cool. I'm sure it's a rivalry of some sort. I'll just go with Sweden just because they have like the better overall team, or a little bit more veteran. But what do you think, Super Fan Art? Just give me your thoughts on this one.
I pick Spain. I edge more for Germany. I'll go with France and Sweden. Yep, those are my guesses. I don't know why. Now I'm playing. I know Germany; they're pretty good. In Spain, they fucking like put like I don't know 5-0 on. Who did they just like whoop their ass a few days ago?
Yeah.
It was bad. It was fucking bad.
Yeah, it was.
The game started with an own goal, and it just kept getting worse from there for their opponent.
Yeah, exactly. It was my bad. Yeah, it was very it got it got bad very, very quickly.
Yep. Yes, it did.
16. Let's see. Oh, okay. So they still haven't finished the actual. I was wondering that. All right. So let's go right into. In this case, it's actually gonna be the Copa America.
Take it to America, y'all.
So this is a Copa America. Just so for you guys that don't know, it's actually In this case the South American version of the UEFA. So right now there's still everyone has their own kind of their own you know uh, tournaments, if you will. This one's for the CONMEBOL, which is I don't know what it actually stands for. I do know what it stands for, but essentially it's for the South American teams, including Brazil and Argentina, Chile, which are the a little bit more stronger ones, Colombia, stuff like that.
Mhm.
Copa, and this is the group stage.
Okay, Group A, that's a no-brainer.
So
Argentina.
so in this case, so yeah, Group A. So it is so four do advance. Obviously, Bolivia is not a very strong team. We do have Argentina, Paraguay, Chile, and Uruguay. Just like the quick thing about all these is really just like the goals. So just like the goals of our favor, you do have five Paraguay just against two. You have Chile getting scored on a whole bunch, and just not really making scoring a lot. You do have Argentina winning. They do win the goal. They're very efficient. They don't have a lot of goals. I think they scored only one goal in every other last like game. But they win, so I guess it doesn't really matter, right? And the Uruguay is very interesting. They do have Luis Suarez, which is, I mean, he's in Cavani, which is, yeah, which are very, you know, they're very impactful players where they can impact the games very specifically at the right time. And just kind of going back down to, what do you think, super fan art? Just kind of if you like the
Okay,
standings as they are.
you said of group. That's a Group A, right? That's all of Group A.
Yeah.
How many can advance?
Actually four. So most of them. So it's like as
Oh,
is, yeah.
pretty much as is. Argentina all the way to Uruguay. Those are the four that'll advance.
Yeah. Yeah, so now the group B is a very 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 different story. It's actually Brazil, Colombia, Peru, Ecuador, and Venezuela. It's actually pretty strong teams, including Venezuela and Ecuador. I mean, you have Brazil, right? They have how many goals at favor? They've scored 9 goals, dude. Like these guys are just blowing people up. They've only gotten 1 goal against them. Like they've only gotten scored 1 goal, dude, and they scored 9. God. Um, Colombia and Peru I think are pretty similar in terms for like how like they've been playing and stuff like that. You do have Ecuador just like kind of running up at the very bottom. There's I think they still they play no they still do play at Venezuela. I think they have one more game. There's one more game. Brazil hasn't even played their fourth game, dude, and they're already like 9 points in already. I mean, obviously, right, but they have like goal differential of 8. That's crazy. They're gonna win the whole thing. It's probably gonna be them and Argentina. What do you think, Art?
I think Brazil.
Yeah, I that does seem to be the consensus that Argentina and Brazil are pretty much the powerhouses each and every year. It's kind of like in the U.S., like it's the Lakers versus the Celtics. It's Brazil versus Argentina. Pretty much, those are the ones who will make it towards the end, unless there's some dark horses out there. I
Yeah,
think
your Colombia, your Paraguay, your Uruguay. I mean, Uruguay can never get any points in the World Cup, even though they have like crazy good ass offensive players. It's kind of cool. It's kind of crazy.
Uruguay. Are they the ones who had the dude who like bites people?
Yes, Luis Suarez.
Ah, okay. So yeah. Well, that's for his bite later on. If he's still playing, I don't know.
Yeah, he is. He actually scored. I mean, he kind of scored. He like hit the guy's leg, and the guy's leg hit the ball.
Ah, okay.
So I guess it counts. I mean, I think it was actually an own goal. Technically, it kind of has an own goal, but I mean, He doesn't give a shit. Like, he fucking scored that goal in his mind.
Yeah, I'm not saying the guy's a dirty player, but he's been known to take a bite out of people, literally.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, so. All right, guys, so we're going to start wrapping it up a little bit. In this case, just as we look at our all of our people, our fans listen to us on the live.
Yep. Got a couple of likes on YouTube. We got one dislike. I'm pretty sure it's Adrian somehow.
We're live.
Hey, how could they?
It's all good.
I,
Even more haters than lovers.
yeah, bad publicity is publicity.
No lie. All right, guys, as we continue the party here with Crack AV. So we're going to
His
quick.
epic beard.
No lie. Let's see, we can grab this real quick. All right, guys. So just like as you guys follow on the screen. So I just want to give a quick shout out and give everyone a thank you so much. That's it for this week's or for today's episode. Yeah.
We made it.
We made it today.
The B team made it.
All right, guys. So just want to get a quick shout out to everyone watching. Just follow us, subscribe, and like us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. We are on Twitch and YouTube live every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Go ahead and definitely follow us. Just want to give a quick thank you to our sponsors. Music provided by Studio 13th Day. Of course, the graphics too. Let us know. This is Danny BMD with Crack AV Superfan Art signing off, saying laters to all. Bringing home art.
Thank you, Dan. The lesson of the day is the NBA new coach hires are getting interesting. In Indiana, Rick Carlisle looks to pick up the pace. Can Ime Udoka get lucky in Boston? And Dallas could be Jason Kidding once again. Remember, sports are great. Let me know that with all y'all the fans. This is episode number 41. Until next time, folks, because they say we're giving a listen to the best of sports.
Dang. Right up. Dang. That's...
Watch the Longhorns, bro. Weekend 2. You know what to do.
You win.
I'm gonna start watching it.